All right, Jules, more quick hits.
Yes.
Liverpool go 2-0 up at home to Brighton, only to get pegged back to 2-2. Jules, once upon a time, it was a cardinal sin to let a 2-goal lead slip at home.
You know, the joke is that 2-0 is the most dangerous score in football, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's just such a stupid.
It is stupid. And in fairness to Liverpool, they were close to 3-0, to be 3-0 up. They had a goal disallowed, and rightly so as well. But then you always had the feeling that Brighton was always in that game, even at 2-0 down. You know, Brighton played well, even if they conceded those two kind of early goals. And then Mbeumo with a fantastic goal.
Yeah, I think there is a fundamental issue here, which you touched upon it before. Liverpool had a major issue in midfield. Naby Keita going out as well. You have to play Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, who doesn't really belong there. No, there's no Fabinho, there's no Thiago Alcantara, there's no Harvey Elliott, obviously. They're seriously undermanned. In other games, they got away with it because, you know, the attackers and the defenders were superhuman. Here they weren't. Brighton were very good. Klopp talked about after the game. I don't know how you can fix this between now and January, but somebody's got to come back and stay fit.
Yeah, you need Fabinho back. And Brighton, especially the way they move the ball in midfield, but up front everywhere, could have easily won that game too.
Maybe Matip in midfield. He's played there before many years ago for Schalke.
Maybe. Manchester City do even worse, Gab, than Liverpool. They conceded an early goal to our boy Patrick Vieira's Crystal Palace, Wilfried Zaha, and then Emerick Laporte gets sent off as well just before the break, and they lose 2-0.
Yeah.
One of those days, isn't it?
Partly it's one of those days, but Ruben Dias, by the way, I think had his worst game ever in a City shirt. And I just say because Ruben Dias sets the bar that high.
That high, yeah.
De Bruyne wasn't great either. They did have that goal disallowed, which I thought was very, very close. Yeah. And then the second one was in garbage time. But look, I want to give credit to Palace. Palace played really well. The way I never thought Patrick Vieira could do it so quickly with so little investment. Really well done to Palace.
And Conor Gallagher, what a performance.
You got to be careful, though, because something goes wrong for City in the derby. All of a sudden, they're 5 points back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Your boy Karim Benzema gets a day off as Real Madrid beat Elche 2-1. Jules, what did you think of Mariano Diaz's Benzema impersonation?
For Elche, that's fine. I like Mariano Diaz. Obviously, when he came to France, he was good at Lyon. He's not Karim Benzema. He's not Karim the Dream. But it's okay for a game like this. He gave an assist. Vinicius was the star of the game. And shows again, I think, how much he's improved, how much Vinicius has improved. But Mariano will always be Mariano. He played well,
but for me, the defining Mariano Diaz. I don't want to be like him. He played well.
Yeah,
at the very end, on the counter-attack, he's got Eden Hazard's like sprinting up the pitch. He's wide open. He's obviously ran out of gas. Mariano Diaz just shoots from like 30 yards out. He screws a shot. I think it went out for a throw-in. It was one of the most horrible things you've seen. But whatever. Well done, Mariano.
Another 2 goals for Robert Lewandowski and a piece of skill at some point on the edge of the box that was just breathtaking. As Bayern traveled to Berlin and beat up Union 5-2. Gab, this was an important win, especially after that cup thrashing.
Especially after the 5-0. Especially after they go 3-0 up in the first half, and you figure, all right, this is easy. And then Union, they just keep going. The game gets physical, goes to 3-1, then it goes to 4-2. I thought this was important. My concern, though, Corentin Tolisso, midfield.
No. That's why he's out in the summer.
It takes Chelsea a while to get going away to Newcastle, but they eventually win 3-0. Reece James scores 2 goals. Jules, they don't really need Lukaku, Pulisic, Werner, those other attacking guys. This kid can do everything.
And we told you from the beginning, from day one on this show, we said he can play pretty much anywhere on the pitch apart from goalkeeper, and even that, you would not put it past him. And it's great. And if you're not convinced still, look at the 2 goals he scored. The first one on his left foot is fantastic. The second one on his right foot, quite similar in a way, similar-ish, is great. And like Tuchel said, maybe Lukaku should play a wing-back to score more goals.
There you go.
I don't know. Napoli win again. No Osimhen, no Insigne, and a tough local derby against Salernitana and my boy Frank Ribery. But they pull out a victory. Gab, you were expecting Spalletti to be that good.
No, he's just in the job. But we make excuses for, it's a new job. He's in the job. He's playing completely differently from the way Gattuso played. Yeah. They're absolutely flying. Salernitana aren't great, but Insigne and Osimhen are important players. They stuck in there. He had the guts to. When the game got really physical, he sent on the tank, Petagna, who's, like the size and shape of a building. Yeah. And they pulled this one out. They gutted it out despite Koulibaly getting sent off. Well done. Yeah. Big away win for West Ham and Davy Moyes, Jules. 4-1 against Villa, and they're 4th in the table. Is it time for Hammers to start believing?
I think it is. Why not? Go for it. I didn't think, and I put my hands up, that at the start of the season that they could do Europa League so well and the Premier League so well, but they're doing it in both competitions so far. Declan Rice is stepping up and taking his own game to the next level, and that's great. I still don't know what happens if Antonio get injured seriously or if there's a problem there or whatever. I think there's still few key positions where they're a bit light on, but well done to them.
Don't even mention him.
The
Just
Angel.
call him Angelo. Just wait. Just brush his cheek before you leave.
I bet you have to send him this.
Come on, man. He's avenging Angelo.
Arsenal win again 2-0 away to Leicester. Gab, this Lacazette Aubameyang partnership is pretty neat, and Aaron Ramsdale is stopping everything that comes into his sight.
All right, 2 wins in a row for Arsenal. We said, oh, look, they're so great against Villa.
4-4-2 again. 4-4-2 like God intended.
Like God intended, yeah. Except Lacazette is out of the contract in the season. Aubameyang's not getting any ladder.
That's one to think about later.
No, I thought they played really, really well for 50, 55 minutes. Yeah. And then at the end, you cannot concede so many. Aaron Ramsdale, fantastic. Oh, look. They got everything.
He's the real angel.
Well, when Ramsdale's got to make that many saves, I know Leicester are a good side.
Of course.
It means stuff's not working.
Take it for now. You
take it for now, yeah. But what does this mean? Did we extend Lacazette? I don't know. So many questions.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.